So good morning, everyone. I hope that you're having a lovely morning so far. Welcome back to RecLink Connect. As you can see, it's another awesome schedule for the day, kicking off with Jump Rope with Jack and Rhan. So before we begin, I would just like to do an acknowledgement of country. We'd like to acknowledge the First Nations people as the original inhabitants of this country. We recognise, respect and celebrate the cultural distinctions and traditions of Indigenous people and value their rich and positive contribution to society. We pay our respects to the traditional owners and custodians of the land we work on and acknowledge all elders and warriors past, present and emerging. So once again, welcome everyone. Good morning. Straight over to you, Jack and Rhan.
Thanks, Sam. Good morning, RecLink Nation. Welcome to Jump Rope with Jack and Rhan. I'm Professor Rhan, he's Professor Jack. We've got advanced degrees in bro science and exercise. Ably supervised by the wonderful Sana there to get our biomechanics right and all that sort of jazz. We'll get straight into it. We've got a slightly longer session today, so it's 18 minutes start to finish, 16 rounds of 50 on, 15 off. We'll start with skipping. Just ease into it. We've assumed you've warmed up. If you haven't warmed up, use this first round as a way into it. And yeah, modify and adapt wherever you can. And let's get into it. All right, let's go. First round skipping. It's cold this morning. All right, let's get busy, people. Get out. Balls your feet. Make sure your back, shoulders are back, supporting yourself. Just dumping into the jumps. You can play around with your hands a bit. Sometimes I like to go wide arms. Sometimes in close. Sometimes I like to pedal it out. Or you can just put the motion into the wrist. Whatever works for you. I've got 5 seconds left, and then Jack will take us in that first 20 up.
Thanks, Ronnie. We'll jump down to the ground for our bridges. So lie on our backs. Lie on your backs. And our feet are on the ground, our knees are bent, hands behind our side. And we are lifting our hips for our bridge. Engage our glutes, and our shoulder blades, squeezing them together and lower down. If you want, you can just do a couple of knee pulls just to stretch a little bit if you want. And jumping back into a bridge. Nice and controlled. Or you can use these early sets to warm up, to stretch a bit, ease our way into it with a longer session today. So go as intense as you need, as you feel.
All right.
Back into some skipping. All right, we'll start with just to 2 feet together. Stick with 2 feet together for the first 20 seconds. Start to bounce back and forth a little bit, nice and gentle. If you've already warmed up before the session started, feel free to go a little faster, jump forward and back a little further. Go side to side, working those different leg muscles. Do whatever feels comfortable. Pick up the pace for a little bit. Almost at the 50 seconds.
All right, and out. All right, we're going to go to our first boxing. So we're going to change up a little bit, keep the guard up, hands up near the chin, feet on 45-degree angle, bend through the knees. We're going to go jab, jab, cross, and then just a slip. Jab, jab, cross, and slip. All right, let's go. Don't worry if you get the combo wrong, just keep moving. You can make it up as you go. Jab, jab, cross. Get the shoulder into that cross. Get up on the balls of your feet. Bit of a lunge there. All right, the last 3 seconds. All right. Now we're skipping. So we're just going to do your crossovers. Good chance to practice them. Good little addition to your repertoire. As we say, the more tricks you have, the more rests you get in your skipping. Changes the muscle group. So we're on now. Right over left and then left over right. If you're comfortable, you can do 2 on one side. It's a bit more difficult than it looks. Keep it going. I've done 18 minutes this morning. You want to get after it. And it's not working out for you, go to your double unders. All right, last 8 seconds. Double time. And we're out.
All right, we'll jump down to our walkouts now. So we're starting at the bottom of our mat. And we're squatting down and our hands will touch the ground. Walking the hands out to what will be a plank position. And lift, one hand will reach out a bit further. And walking back. Great technique, Rhan. You want, do a couple of push-ups at the top. Do a few mountain climbers. I'm going to do a push-up and 2 mountain climbers. Walk the hands back. Good one to get a bit of a stretch as well. Make sure your hands walk all the way. Don't come up too early.
And out.
Beautiful. Grab a drink if you need. And we'll jump into our single legs. So a couple of bounces on each foot. You can bounce back and forth if you want. Just try and you do 2, 3, back and forth. Fast as slow as you need. Go at your own pace. Do it if you feel comfortable. Take a longer rest if you need. Feeling good, pick that up a bit. Try to find that rhythm.
Oh, my rhythm today. All right, we're going to hit the mat again. We're going to do a bit of boxing and a bit of core work. So, sitting down in our old-fashioned sit-up style. Arms overhead. We're coming up. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. And then slowly down. Control the release down. We're on the clock. We'll just slowly down. Making sure that lower back doesn't come off the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly down. Extend overhead. 1, 2, 4. Slowly down. Keeping that curve in the back. So our lower back's making contact. We're not using the hip adductors to drive us up. We're actually using our core. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 10. Sit up and we're just going to punch it out. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And out. Right. Let's go to the rope. We'll do our split jumps. Much harder than they look. We'll start with the front and back. We'll go side to side. All right. Clock starts in 3, 2, 1. Working. Oh. This is one you can do without a rope. Work's done here with the legs. If you have a rope, you can go onto lunges. So split jump with lunge, right? Let's go side to side. And say, the more tricks you have, the more rest you'll get within your workout. Resting some time, and learning something new. Last 2 seconds. Right, yours, Jack.
Thanks, Rhan. So we're going to get us in a push-up position. What we're going to do, we're going to alternate our hands touching our shoulders. So just shoulder tap. So shoulder tap, and then 2 mountain climbers. Shoulder tap, 2 mountain climbers. If you want, you can just hold a plank position. You can go to your knees. Still gets a good workout. Come back up, mountain climbers, or just a stretch. Challenge yourself. Go at your own pace. If you feel any pain or discomfort, have a rest, grab a drink. When you're touching your shoulders, make sure you're not moving your hips too much.
Last 10.
Let's punch out some mountain climbers. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, skip.
Back to some skipping. We might do some bit of freestyle. However you feel. We've got a few more sets today, so like Rhan was saying, mix it up, rest some different muscle groups, go fast, go slow. Good chance to work on something that you find challenging. Find something you love, get into that rhythm.
Double time. All right, so I'll demonstrate the next one. I've got a medicine ball, any weights or no weights is fine. We're just going to do our wood choppers. Squat, and then really pivoting on our heels. So clock starts in 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch halfway, the other side. Really love these ones. Feels like you get good rotation. We have to build a workout with limited time. I do skipping, squats, push-ups. And I think you could be done there. All right, let's swap sides. A little bit late on the other one, that's all right. Maybe deadlifts I'll throw in as well. All right, and we're out. It's good, back to the rope. So we'll go our double unders. Let's hit it hard, people. This is the one that counts. We've worked up to this point. So in 3, 2, 1, we're going to go nuts. Whoa. And it's 50 seconds as well. It's our nasty move. Long 50. These big efforts. Really going to hit that. The towel is firing. Right, number 15. Come on. Oh, it's always the way. Yeah. Oh, no luck today. Oh, there we go. And we're out. Yours, Jack.
Thanks, Rhan. Sorry, just having some battery issues, everyone. We're going to jump into our dead bugs. So right our back. And we're our lower legs parallel to the ground, hands up. And we're just slowly lowering our leg, lowering our opposite arm to the ground. Engage the core. Try to keep your lower back on the ground at all times. Lower your leg where you feel comfortable. Don't need to touch the ground. Same with your arms. Really small movements are really beneficial too. Feel any pain or discomfort? Take a break. You're just holding this position is a really good rest in your back as well. We're almost there.
All right. We'll skip, mate.
One more skip.
High knees.
Let's do high knees. High knees for 25, butt kicks for 25.
Clock starts in 3, 2, 1.
Get your knees up if you can. We're almost finished today's workout. Butt kicks very soon. Flick your ankles back.
Last 10.
Keep going. Ooh. Finish early then.
All right. So we're in our last set. We'll actually use it for a bit of yoga, cool down, stretching. Although particularly triangle, which is our master posture. Going to use all the muscle groups as well. So a bit of everything. Let's just go in a separate leg stretching. Going to bring our chest to the ground. Get your legs straight. Don't bend them out to start. We will go there though. I'm hinging at the hips, coming down. My chest is going to the ground. I'm trying to look as far forward as I can, for as long as I can. And then just coming down. If you're okay with it, grab your heels from the outside and leaning in. And stretch your legs apart further, not having to get your head to the ground. And from there, let's just go into a bit of a squat. just play around with that. That feels really good. The sumo squat. Go back into your stretch. You're going to put the weight in your toes. And then we're going to move it back, weight to the heels. All right, staying with our legs apart. We're just going to rotate our feet. So I'm turning to the left, right foot at a 45-degree angle. My heels are in one line. Arms are going over the head. Dropping the shoulders from the ears, so dropping them down. Got straight elbows. We're going to come down. I'm going to bring my hands to the ground, and then I'm going to bring my knee up to meet my head. So you can bend your leg and push it out. Get your hips square, nose to knee. All right, and we're going to come out, same position, arms out wide. I want you to squat down, bit of a motorcycle ride, bouncing down. So I want my thigh parallel to the ground if possible. Back leg straight. I'm not going to crunch here. I'm going to rotate and drop through the hips. Left fingers to left toes. I'm not resting on my knee. I'm looking up past my right hand. Up to the roof. We're going to twist. Should have a nice straight line down there. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Should look like a triangle. Should be a few triangles actually. And keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. All right, so we'll rotate out of that. We'll turn the other way. We've got our separate leg stretching. Arms up above the head, sitting down. It's okay to bend your knee here. Put your hands to the ground, knee to nose, hips square. All right, we'll come out, arms apart. Squatting down, thigh parallel or as close as you can get. You're going to rotate and drop through the hips, keeping that straight line. Right fingers to right toes, looking up past the left fingers. Breath is steady. Left leg is locked out, left foot flat on the floor. And just get comfortable with the discomfort here. Right, when you're ready, you can come out. We'll just bring our legs together. We'll just finish with a few big breaths in and sighs out. So when you're ready, so big breath in. We're going to do 4 of these. Big breath in. Big breath in. And the last one, a big sigh out. There we go. That's all she wrote. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Jack, again. It's a real pleasure doing these. I think the thing is with the skipping, a part of this is just to see that you can do a short workout. You don't need much equipment. As we're saying, if you wanted to build a really quick workout, you do 2 minutes of skipping, mountain climbers, squats, push-ups, and you'd be good to go in 5 minutes if you really wanted to work yourself hard. So it doesn't take a lot of time. Everyone's got 5 minutes in the day. Everyone's got 5 minutes in every hour, actually, to do that. So there's no excuse not to do exercise. The other thing about the skipping is if you don't believe in rest, like I don't think you need to rest, take days off, but maybe you do from weights or whatever, you can always skip for 5 minutes. So it gives you a reason to do something every day. And that's really what it's all about. It's about consistency, turning up on your mat and just giving it a crack. Some days are better than others. Some days your body feels good. Some days less so, but there's no reason not to move every day. So that's what we're doing. Hope you're enjoying it. Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Sana, for helping out. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Rhan. Thanks, everyone.